As we age, many of us face inevitable health challenges, chronic pain, joint problems, even the aftermath of strokes. But what you're about to hear isn't a story of failure, but rather the resilience of ordinary people. People who regained vitality, mobility, and joy through a simple yet profound change, switching to an anti-inflammatory diet based on modern science. Let's start with the story of Mr. Hai, 62 years old, living in Ho Chi Minh City. 4 years ago, Mr. Hai had to use crutches to move due to severe arthritis. His rough hands, which used to be skilled at repairing cars, now trembled every time he held a pen. The persistent pain not only limited his mobility, but also made him lose sleep, become irritable, and gradually distance himself from friends and relatives. After many years of searching for a cure, he read about the role of an anti-inflammatory diet in a medical journal. With the advice of his doctor, Mr. Hai began to change his daily menu. Steamed salmon instead of red meat, spinach and kale sautéed in olive oil, added berries and nuts to breakfast, and used turmeric and ginger in soups. Not long after, the pain was completely gone. He gradually stopped taking painkillers and regained flexibility in his joints. His face is radiant with smiles. His feet take him to the park every morning, where he meets friends and inspires many others in the same situation. Have you or a loved one tried the anti-inflammatory diet? Comment, "I want to try," under the video. Next is the story of Ms. Ann, 56, a retired teacher in Hanoi. A mild stroke 2 years ago left her with no mobility on her left side. After rehabilitation, her doctor recommended she try the Mediterranean diet, a widely studied anti-inflammatory diet. Ms. Ann began adding more fatty fish like mackerel and sardines, green vegetables, avocados, and olive oil to her meals. She cut out refined sugar, pastries, and processed foods. Combined with physical therapy and support from her family, after just 6 months, she was able to walk around her house on her own and then gradually went to the park to exercise. This diet not only helped me recover faster, but also made my spirit brighter and lighter, she shared. I no longer feel tired or have persistent aches and pains. If you are in the recovery phase, start with healthy anti-inflammatory foods. And this is the journey of Mr. James, 68, living in the English countryside. He used to love yoga and walking, but knee and hip pain made him almost give up all his favorite activities. Introduced by his daughter, he switched to a Mediterranean diet. Every meal consisted of grilled fish, fresh vegetable salad, walnuts, and a little extra virgin olive oil. He also added turmeric and ginger to his traditional soup. After a few months, his cholesterol dropped, his blood pressure stabilized, and he could easily return to his morning yoga mat. Neighbors were surprised to see Mr. James leading a walking group to explore the woods near his house, his face radiant and full of life. If you find the video useful, please like, subscribe to the channel, comment, and share your story, experience, or difficulty below. Together we build a community of healthy, proactive living. And don't forget to watch the next video. How to sleep well after 50. Revealing secrets to help you regenerate energy and fight inflammation naturally just through sleep. What makes this magic happen? Let's take a look at the science behind anti-inflammatory foods. According to research from Harvard University and the Mayo Clinic, foods like fatty fish, salmon, mackerel, sardines are rich in omega-3s, a type of fatty acid that has been shown to reduce inflammation and protect nerve cells. Green vegetables like kale and spinach are packed with antioxidants, vitamins, and fiber, which help scavenge free radicals and minimize cell damage. Berries, blueberries, strawberries are rich in anthocyanins, which reduce inflammation, protect the brain, and improve memory. Nuts like almonds and walnuts provide healthy fats that help control cholesterol and stabilize blood sugar. Olive oil, especially extra virgin, contains the compound oleocanthal, which is considered a natural anti-inflammatory. Turmeric and ginger, two familiar spices, provide curcumin and gingerol, substances that have the effect of relieving pain, reducing swelling, and enhancing joint health. Dr. Tran Min, a clinical nutritionist, commented, An anti-inflammatory diet, especially the Mediterranean diet, not only reduces chronic pain, but also helps prevent cardiovascular disease, stroke, and improves the quality of life for the elderly. A study published in the Journal of the US National Institute of Medicine showed that people who followed an anti-inflammatory diet reduced their risk of stroke by 30% compared to the control group, while significantly improving blood pressure, LDL cholesterol, and waist circumference. Medical organizations such as Harvard Medical School and Mayo Clinic recommend this diet for people over 50 to fight aging and chronic inflammatory diseases. But an equally important factor is community support. Many groups of friends and health clubs have come together to create menus, share recipes, and encourage each other to exercise every day. They not only change themselves, but also spread optimism and positivity to those around them. You can see the obvious changes in their eyes, smiles, and footsteps, from colourful meals of vegetables, fragrant grilled fish, walnut salad, to images of uncles and aunts exercising together outdoors, chatting happily, and living every moment to the fullest. If you or a loved one is struggling with chronic pain, arthritis, or recovering from a stroke, remember that positive change starts with the smallest things. One healthy meal, one new choice each day. Try adding fatty fish, leafy greens, berries, nuts, olive oil, turmeric, and ginger to your diet. Share your story in the comments below. You might be the inspiration for someone else. If you have any questions about the anti-inflammatory diet or want to learn more, leave them in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for our next video on how to sleep well after 50. Every journey begins with a small step, and no matter how old you are, your vitality can still flare up strongly, if you choose. If you find the video useful, please like, subscribe to the channel, comment, and share your stories, experiences, or difficulties below. Let's build a community of healthy, proactive living. And don't forget to watch the next video, How to Sleep Well After 50, revealing the secrets to help you regenerate energy, fight inflammation naturally just through sleep.